Hi, welcome to Kaijutopia. I'm Tom, and my esteemed kaiju viewer. All I want to do in this video is explain why I think Monarch Legacy of Monsters changes everything. Okay, so there won't be tons of fancy graphics, frame-by-frame analysis of the new episodes, which you should totally check out, by the way. It's a great show. But it's just gonna be you and me talking about monsters and just how, the kind of direction things are going and why I think this show is a game changer. So first, spoiler warning, you've been warned. For starters, Legacy is proving to be an ambitious show, one that matches the production quality of the Monsterverse films. Sure, in a better universe, it would have been more ideal probably to get something like this a few years after Godzilla 2014 stomped onto the big screen. Given how Legacy matches the serious cinematic tones of G14, and back then the mystery behind Monarch as a clandestine organization was still mysterious, there's no denying that this show is a more fitting sequel to G14 and Kong Skull Island than 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. Of course, if Legacy of Monsters is renewed for a second season and beyond, it would be interesting to see whether it becomes less serious and more cartoony, which is what the Monsterverse has become. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm a simp for every single Monsterverse project thus far. Unlike other cinematic universes which crashed and burned almost at the point of takeoff, the Monsterverse has progressed at a steady, gradual pace. Since 2014, it has grown into a thriving shared universe. For many years, the Monsterverse, along with nearly every other shared universe, has been overshadowed by Marvel. But Marvel is in hot water due to it oversaturating the market, and it's facing significant backlash for it. Does that leave a massive shared universe void for one of the, hint remaining cinematic universes to fill? No, not quite. Godzilla has always been a niche character, so we'll probably never see a Godzilla project rival the likes of Marvel, Star Wars, Avatar, or any of the other giant intellectual properties. That shouldn't stop the powers that be from trying to make Godzilla more popular, of course. Movie studios are all about making a profit, so you can bet they have every intention of making these projects monstrous hits. But here's our come to Mothra moment. Godzilla can be a smash hit without breaking $1 billion. What? Once we stop thinking about attaining Avengers Endgame numbers, aka setting our goals unrealistically high, only then can we start taking things seriously. Godzilla fans, I get it. We want Godzilla to be treated with respect. We want him to be the king of the box office. My glorious stomper lovers, we have succeeded in that endeavor. Now, it's time to talk about how Legacy of Monsters changes everything for the Monsterverse and the kaiju genre moving forward. Television shows have become like sporting events. Depending on the show, a season ending or a series finale is like the pop culture equivalent to the Super Bowl. If it's doing well, it goes viral and it becomes the talk of the town for months. Emphasis on months and, beyond. Most people watching these shows are present on social media, so any show going viral will be hailed as an enormous success. As of right now, the Monsterverse did it right. Each film entry in the series is unique. The best part about the Monsterverse is you don't have to watch every single film to know what the hell is going on. Moreover, the Monsterverse has converted a whole new generation of Godzilla fans. Working in public education has, it has many rewards. One in particular is hearing kids excitedly talk about the new Godzilla movie. I didn't put the idea in their head. I'm just listening in, smiling, because we've come a long way. When I was a kid, whenever I talked about Godzilla, everybody sighed and were just like, oh great, Tom's talking about Godzilla again. That still happens, by the way, but family reunions, Thanksgiving, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But now when kids talk about Godzilla, they're excited. Godzilla is in. He's been popular for a while. With Legacy, the Monsterverse is in a unique position where it is mostly accessible to everyone. Interested in binge watching this brand new series that has interesting, endearing, mysterious characters that just so happens to also be centered around the big G? Awesome! You might like Legacy of Monsters. If you like that, you might be interested in Kong Skull Island and Godzilla 2014. Are you fascinated by Monsterverse lore? Great! Check out the latest entries. Want more? Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire is on the horizon. Viewers are free to decide for themselves if they want to explore the whole damn thing, one story at their leisure, or stick to their favorite film. Seriously, they're all distinct. You could tell them apart. I have never met or spoken to anyone who's seen these films, whether they're a fan or a non-fan, that had trouble telling them apart. And that's good. That's the advantage. That's what makes the Monsterverse special. And here's the thing, the Monsterverse formula is nothing new. We've seen it before. The Showa era, the kaiju golden age itself, which is now undergoing a modern day renaissance, a kaiju-sans. This is why I think Monarch Legacy of Monsters and the Monsterverse as a whole has revolutionized the kaiju genre as we know it. And we're only scratching the surface. Furthermore, Monarch Legacy of Monsters might not even need a second season. It could be nothing more than an intelligent, thought-provoking, entertaining, fun, wild companion series for Kong Skull Island and Godzilla 2014, successfully connecting those films together in a satisfying, immersive way. The next series could connect King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, or it might be completely different. Imagine a series centered around Millie Bobby Brown and Kyle Chandler's characters dealing with the fallout of King of the Monsters. Like the Godzilla character, Godzilla projects are inherently adaptable. It's why Godzilla films, TV series, comic books, animations, and beyond are still being made today. There's so much to do and so much more that can be done. Case in point, as of this recording, we're not only being treated to the first ever live-action Godzilla TV series, but a new Toho-produced Godzilla movie. And the next Monsterverse film is right around the corner. Godzilla fans, I'll never stop saying this because I've waited my entire life to say it. It's a damn good time to be a Godzilla fan. This is our time in the Titan buffet line, so let's keep eating good.